it's B, and that sounded really high. But today I have a wedding tutorial for you, and this was a request that I had on Facebook, and so I thought I would get to that. And I made this kind of like glamorous eye, and it has a hint of smokiness and just a mauvey pink fuchsia-y type lip, and I feel like this is gonna go with every skin tone, every eye color. What you want to do on your wedding is you want to look glamorous, you want to look beautiful and different than the typical day, but at the same time you still want to look like yourself. You don't want to hide it under all of this makeup and it doesn't even look like you. You want to look back on your pictures and you want it to be classic and beautiful and just memorable, not like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking on my wedding day? You know, kind of thought. So I hope you guys like it. I used all drugstore items and this is very, very affordable. I wanted to show you that you don't have to have all this professional makeup done to look beautiful on your wedding, and you can do it yourself and just try it out and kind of figure out what works for you, what works best for you. Did I just repeat myself? I think I did. The only thing that I don't show you is what I apply on my face, and I'm just using my Neutrogena Skin Clear Oil-Free Makeup, and it's got salicylic acid in it because I have been breaking out and it's just not been good. So I just wanted to use my regular foundation. So feel free to use whatever foundation you want, just make sure you set that with powder. But enough chatter, let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so I've already primed my eye with Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer, and this is very important. It's going to help your eyeshadows stick and last all day. Next, I'm going to take this Revlon Cream eyeshadow in Not Just Nudes, and I'm going to take this shimmery color right here. And it does have a brownish undertone to it, so, and I have dark skin, and it's just going to help the eyeshadows be a little bit more vibrant, but if you're a lighter skin tone, you may want to go with this shimmery one. All I'm going to do is just blend that all over my eyelid and all the way up to the brow bone. Feel free to kind of run a little bit on your lower lash line as well. Next, I'm taking my Wet n Wild Vanity palette, and you can find this at most drugstores. And I'm going to take this matte cream color just with my finger like that, and I'm just going to place this right under my brow as my highlight. Next, I'm going to take a sponge tip applicator, and I'm going to go into this shimmery color right here. And I'm just going to pack that on the belly of the brush, and I'm going to place that all over my eyelid to about the end of my iris. I'm also going to put that on my inner corner for my highlight. Kind of open up the eyes right there and down the inner corner and the tear duct area. Next, I'm going to go into this matte light brown color with a fluffy brush. I'm just going to get that on the tip of it. And I'm going to work this on my brow bone above the crease, and this is just going to act as a blending color. And that's going to act as our transitional color. Next, I'm going into my L'Oreal Quad in Lavender Smokes, and it looks like this. And I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to dip it in this muted purple color. It's not very dark. And I'm going to put that right in the crease and kind of cut that crease a little bit just to give us a little bit more definition. And what it's going to do is it's going to give us definition without making it too dark. So just kind of doing windshield wiper motions. What you can do is you can also run that on your lower lash line about halfway. Next, we're going to go into this dark purple color, and this is what we're going to do to create our outer V and also deepen up this lash line a little bit. So we're going to run that on the lash line like so, and then we're going to start creating our outer V area. What this does is it's going to give us even more definition without being as harsh as black is. So just create the outer V and just blend. And you want to kind of pull it upwards so it's not so rounded to your eye, but more so creating a tiny bit of a cat eye with the eyeshadow, and that's going to be a lot more flattering. And I'm just going to kind of pull that color inward like so. Next, I'm going to take this color right here, which is kind of a, like a bronzy tan color, and I'm going to go back to my fluffy brush, and what I'm going to do is, has a tiny bit of shimmer, but it's not too much, and I'm going to use this right on top of that dark purple in that crease, on top of that brown, and what it does is it just acts as more of transitional color, so it's not like that harsh purple to the brown color. Next, I'm going to take a black eyeliner, and I'm going to tight line, and basically what that is I'm just running this through my lashes. This is just going to fill in any gaps between the lashes and just make your lash line look thicker. Then I'm going to take a dark brown eyeliner, and I'm going to run this about halfway on my lower lash line. To set that, and you can totally skip this, but you could go into that dark purple with a pencil brush and just kind of set it on top of that brown to help it last a lot longer. Next, I'm going to line my eyes with my L'Oreal Lineur Tints Carbon Black eyeliner. And I do have a tutorial on how to do this, and I'll put that link down below. And I did create a slight wing on the end of it. After that dries completely, what we want to do is soften that harsh line. I'm going to go back into my L'Oreal palette and grab this dark purple on the tip of an angled liner brush. And I'm going to run that along the edges of my eyeliner to kind of soften that line a little bit. Like so. And what that also does is if you made any like mistakes, because I don't always do it perfectly every time, kind of hides that and smudges it out a tiny bit. It's definitely a step you want to do, and it also sets that eyeliner to help it last all day as well. And this step is totally optional, but for your wedding, you kind of want to have just a little bit more glam on your eyes, and so I'm going to add false lashes, and I'm actually just using a half pair. I just cut one pair in half, and I'm just going to put that on the outer edges to kind of give you more of a fuller lash line, and it's also just going to help your eyes look a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter, but don't feel like you have to do this. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube on how to apply false lashes. And I went ahead and curled my lashes, and now I'm just going to apply mascara. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm just using my e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, and I am in medium. I'm just going to use the dark brown gel that comes with it, and I'm just going to define my brows, and I want to keep it very natural, yet I just do want them to be filled in, because your brows can really finish off your eye look and just give you a really good balance to the rest of your face. Next, I'm going to zoom out and show you how to do the rest of your face. Okay, so I've already done this side of my face. I've already applied my foundation, and I did this side of my face with my blush and my highlighter and my bronzing, and so I left this side bare to show you guys. To bronze, I'm just using my Wet n Wild bronzer in light to medium, and this is a matte color. And I'm just going to use a thin tapered brush, and I'm going to contour my jawline to kind of give me that chiseled effect. And it's also, I'm going to kind of bronze and contour at the same time. I'm going to go up the temples. I do have a video on how to slenderize your face, so I will link that down below as well if you need to learn how to do that. Go under the jawline and bring it down. And I did contour my nose with this as well. So it's as simple as that. For blush, I am going to use a cheek stain cream blush, whatever you want to call this. This is the Sonyia Kashuk Super Sheer Liquid Tint. That's what it is. And this one is in Rose, and it's a gorgeous rosy color. Rose is one of those colors that are just really flattering on everyone, on like all types of skin tones. And the reason why I'm using a liquid blush is blush has a tendency to fade, so I just put it on the back of my hand with a very fluffy stippling brush, and I'm kind of getting that all over my brush, and I'm kind of spreading it out because I don't want all of that product on my face. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stipple it, and super lightly, like I'm barely touching my skin, and I'm going on my cheekbones, starting from the back towards the front, and going towards my apples, not straight on, but from the side. And this is giving, someone just texted me. So just kind of giving me that nice flush of color. And what this is going to do is it's going to help my blush last all day long. And you want that rosy flush of color on your cheeks because it's very flattering. You always want to set a liquid product, cream product, with a powder, and I'm using my e.l.f. blush in Blushing Rose, and you can get this at Target. I'm just using a fluffy brush and I'm tapping this. This is a very, very pigmented blush. It's kind of shimmery. No, it is shimmery, so if you don't want shimmer, just find your favorite blush and just set that on top of there. Just kind of smile and work that on there, like so. And of course, if you went too overboard on the blush, all you have to do is just kind of clean your brush off and you can just kind of buff it out and get rid of some of that pink. You can also go over with your powder brush and just kind of put it on top of that and buff it out, and no problem. For my highlight, I'm just going to go back into my e.l.f. eyeshadow kit, and I'm going to take this shimmery cream color on my finger, and I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm going to kind of blend that out like so, and it gives me a nice glow. And of course you could even use the matte color if you didn't want it to be shimmery. And I also went down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow as well. Now we're going to go ahead and do the lips, and I'm just going to moisturize my lips. This is my EOS Lip Balm, and I love it. It smells so good. And to line it, I am going to use my Wet n Wild, what is this color? What are you? Fab Fuchsia, and it's a fuchsia color that's really just muted. I would use like a pinky color, a rosy color, something like of that nature. And I'm just going to line my entire lips, but I'm going to leave this part open. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take a tissue and I'm going to kind of blot off some of that color. And what that does is it gives you color, but then it tones it down by blotting off some of that color. For my highlight, I'm going to use this shimmery color from my e.l.f. palette. Wet n Wild palette again. It's a great shimmery color. And I'm just going to place that right on there, and it gives you a fuller lip. Then to top it off, I'm using my e.l.f. lip gloss in Berry Blush. And it's this really nice pinky nude color. And I lost a little bit of that highlight, so I'm going to just take a little bit more and place that on top. Okay guys, so that is the finished look, and I hope you guys like it. So I hope you guys have a very special day if you use this for your wedding, or honestly, I would wear this on special occasions and stuff like that. It's not too crazy, and I feel like you can wear this for your wedding, look glamorous and beautiful on your incredible day, and yet still look like yourself, if that makes sense. So it's still special makeup, but it's still you, and it just plays up your beautiful features that you already have. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!